Nigeria obviously understands that there's an ongoing xenophobic attack launched by South Africans against our people and other foreigners. According to the report, properties, including cars belonging to Nigerians, are being set on fire. Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister Geoffrey Onyeama has reacted, saying enough is enough. He says we'll take a definitive measure. Now the question is, what exactly is the government going to do to safeguard the lives of Nigerians abroad? Now, especially what is even more disheartening is a video making the rounds about the deputy police, I believe, police chief, giving a press briefing. Kindly watch this.
South Africans have surrendered their own city to the foreign nationals. The nation should discuss that particular question. You won't find South Africans in other countries dominating a city into 80%. Because if we do not debate that, that necessarily means the whole South Africa could be 80% dominated by foreign nationals. And the future president of South Africa could be a foreign national. We are surrendering our land. And it is not xenophobia. To talk truth, we fought for this land. From a white minority, we cannot surrender it to the foreign nationals. The arms that are being used here in Hillbrow are arms of war, which are unlicensed. The hijacking of buildings here in Hillbrow is a sign of taking over power.
He said quite a bit of things, and it's important that we look at it from different angles. Nigerians obviously dominate when they go to different countries in the world. Definitely, they are dogged, they are tenacious, they come there, they're hungry, and they usually succeed. And that can be very threatening. But to push the locals to the point of killing, maiming, burning down shops, and their law enforcement seem to be in support, that in itself shows a bit of concern.
So I've been asking myself why it seems like the security officials in the land are not doing anything about this. And I kept asking, because then we've had CEO of the Nigerian Diaspora Commission speak to their commissioners severally. We had a meeting in July, you know, and they promised that they were going to look into all of these cases. But then more things are happening, more killings are happening, more lootings are happening, and nothing is being done on their end. So I've been asking myself till I saw this video, and that is my answer. They are tired of us. They do not want Nigerians to dominate in their place, and I will not blame them, because the truth is, they are a sovereign nation as well. You have a right to say, we don't want these people. They are taking our jobs, they are taking our women, they are taking our land. We don't want these people. You have that right. But you don't have to kill in order to achieve that. So what I expect is for them to come to like a round table. We are no longer going to allow you people into our nation. Those ones who are there illegally, we are shipping you out. Those ones who are schooling, once you're done, you go back to your country. There are several ways we can actually talk about this.
Not violence, yes.
Well, they have mentioned some things that they think we do. And also, to be fair, they are not talking of only Nigerians. They are talking about other African nations. I think they were talking about Zimbabweans as well. You know, so African nationals coming to their country and, you know, succeeding. As Obiajelu said, there are different ways to handle it if you do not want people in your country. But then you need to also understand that this will be reciprocated. You have, South Africa has businesses. I mean, well, so people are watching us here from DSTV, on DSTV. Your MTN, I mean, MTN is one of the most, has one of like the most, no, see, it's very annoying. Because, okay, I understand that maybe when this person is, the person that's just spoke, maybe he does not have enough exposure. Because I don't know. Yes, because I do not see how he will stand and represent his country and speak the way that he's speaking. No. With the amount of businesses that they have, the number of people in different parts of Nigeria that they have here, you come and say you do not want people in your country, they have no right to dominate, and yet you're dominating economically in other people's countries. Right. The fight for your country that you're talking about, people, Nigerian soldiers were led there, diplomatically went there to fight on your behalf. How do you talk like this? How do you be the one that is represented? I can understand the man on the street, but I don't understand the one representing the government talking that way.
So, thank you, Miriam, for bringing the points out there. South Africa got their independence in the 90s. Some people fought for that. Some people housed the Mandelas, the Thabo Mbekis, all of them here, they schooled here. Yeah. Some people made it accommodating enough for them to stay. It is this same Nigeria, who was the giant of Africa, who had a foreign policy then to make sure that African countries had independence and they grew to the strength that they have today. Yeah. They fought their colonial white supremacy or whatever they call them, but we assisted to make sure that they did. Now, Mr. Minister for Deputy Minister, what was it called? Police Minister, was talking about how it's a risk that Nigeria might become president, or that Nigerians are investing and taking 80%, foreigners are becoming 80% of taking 80% of a particular city in South Africa. Yeah. Sir, there are ways to curb it. Nigerians are dominating Dubai. There's no problem there because Dubai sees it as an investment. What you call economic sabotage is what they call investment in Dubai. What you do when people bring their businesses to your country is tax it. You make money off it. You make foreign investment. If you suffer loss for foreign investment, if you think that they are investing too much, and then empower your people to invest as well and grow them. If they don't have the ingenuity to grow businesses, this is not our fault.
Okay, point taken. I didn't want us to continue to sing the praises of the past, which is important. We cannot sweep away the past. We cannot sweep away the past. But you see, what I would like Nigerians to focus on, not so much on the past, is today, our governments haven't really done much. Yes. They said they will do, they will do. We don't hear anything. Now, if we look at it vis-a-vis what they're doing, they probably have been protesting for years that these foreigners are coming too much. But now they've taken laws into their own hands, beating up our people, killing them, burning their shops. Nigerians, we are still here depending on our government. What are we going to do for ourselves? I'm not asking us to take laws into our own hands, but what can the people, the Nigerians, because we are so complacent, we just over there. We don't do anything. So what can we do definitively to be sure that we are fighting for our own people who are in South Africa? We will say with our mouth, and the cable stations, the phones, the phone lines. We are saying with mouth,
we're just this close to saying we should reciprocate. We can't reciprocate. So we're just this close. So it's because we don't want to be seen on national TV calling for a reciprocation. Is why we will just say, I would particularly say to the South African government, they should be careful and ashamed and embarrassed at the vices that they've encouraged their people to do.